You gonna get ready? Oh, that you're too low. Un beso. Gracias, papi, dame un beso. Oh, esa es la pata. He's too low and I'm too high. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? I think you guys rather see Isaac than me. Isaac, di hola. Isaac, mira, papi. Can you stay? Uy. Mira quién es ella. She turned into Latin Barbie. Who am I? Hi, I'm blonde. Yay! I love it. My whole head is blonde. Mis amores, bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Welcome to our channel. And by our channel, I also mean right now, meet Isaac. He's very sleepy. I'm very happy because I thought he was gonna be like all over me. But he is resting. I'm gonna bother him. Can you say hello? Puppy. Okay, go back. So training did him extremely well. I'm so unbelievably happy. We're still working on Toothless and Shoshana, you know, incorporating them into our lives so we can all be in the same space together. They have been, but it's still, he gets very excited and looks like a monster next to them. So we have to be careful that he plays gently with them. He's so tired right now because we did a lot this morning. I'm so happy. And Toothless and Shoshana are also sleeping, so that means he's not alert, or he's not like wants to go be with them, because he wants to be with them all the time. Amores, bienvenidos a nuestro canal. I am just gonna continue, okay? Is this recording? I'm just gonna continue on my short story because it was fun. And I honestly can't, maybe for the next video I'll think of something else. Uy, perdón. For now, I cannot think of another video to film with perfumes. Like, they're all in Narnia and only have access to I don't know what to do. So anyway, we're gonna continue on this short story. And so if you didn't watch my last video, you probably should, if this interests you at all. We have new characters to introduce, but I think for this one, we're gonna leave Penelope and Dustin out because they're, you know, flirting at the bar, or not flirting, friendly talking that looks like flirting. And we're gonna talk about them later. Hey, ¿qué pasó? ¿Te gustan? You like Dustin? You like Duquesa? ¿Y este? No, ese no te gusta. Este no te gusta? No. I'm gonna do Penelope and Dustin in another video so we can work on right now Daphne and Theo. And I realized after that Daphne and Penelope are Bridgerton characters. So I don't know if I was subconsciously thinking or not. I like those names, so we're just rolling with it. So again, this is just gonna be me improving a story that these perfumes inspired me. So we already talked about what they're wearing, what they look like, the vibe. We're still in the cocktail party flapper. The environment is Tiger by her side, the Senna Jardin, right? I didn't pull her out. The environment is Tiger by her side. That smell, that luxurious, spicy nighttime fun. I was gonna say seductive, but it's not seductive. It's just like fun city night out. So I believe we left off with Theo was bartending and caught Daphne standing there looking at Penelope and Dustin talking. And Daphne made her way over to the bar by the well station. So that's where we left off. Oh yeah, Daphne. Your sweet muskiness. Theo. Oh, Theo. Oh, you are sexy. You are spicy and fresh. ¿Qué brother? ¿Te gusta Daphne? You like this one? Oh, you like that one. Are you trapped? He's over it. We're at the bar. Daphne's there. So Theo is like, man. Let me hold them. Theo is like, man, Daphne's cute. She's like really thinking about something. Isaac, don't knock everything over. Beso. Isaac, dame un beso. Thank you. Gracias, mi amor. Okay. Can you go to bed? Go to bed. Good boy, Poppy. That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Theo's like, Daphne's cute. But he sees her looking in Dustin's direction and he's like, what's up? What's going on there? Did I say this is all improv? I have nothing planned. I have nothing planned. I'm flying by the seat of my pants that I don't have on. Does she like him? Do they have a thing? Is she jealous? What's going on there? Okay, but he's interested. He's like thinking about what, going up to her, what's he gonna say? So he's like, Isaac, he's making some drinks and he's going up to her, trying to figure out how he's gonna approach her. I mean, obviously he has to ask her what she wants to drink. He's busy making his drinks. Don't start playing right now. Oh my god. It's about to get loud. Okay. So he's okay, this is so distracting. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Where were we? I think, okay, you need to go outside. He needs to go outside. Hold on. Toothless. Isaac's outside and Toothless comes out. One more time. Theo's trying to figure out how he's gonna approach Daphne. He's side-eyeing her, shaking a mojito, side-eyeing her. And she's not really paying attention to him. Like she clocks that he's looking at her, but he's cute. I mean, he's hot, but she's not, she's kind of like in her own world trying to figure out what's going on. Again, this is like her first night out. She's like wearing makeup, she's out of her element. So Daphne is there. And as soon as Theo's gonna go up to Daphne and ask her what she wants to drink and hopefully give her a, nice smile, we get two hot messes in the club. Well, we're not in a club, but we hear two really loud girls making their way into this party who are not supposed to be there because they're too drunk. Okay, so we have La Nuit Trésor nude. Okay, and let's make her just about nude, okay? Because they just got back from the beach. Okay, like when Isaac's too quiet, it's usually not good. So we have La Nuit Trésor nude and Olympia just holding arms like this. Hot messes. They've been partying all day. They've been at brunch, okay? They're brunch messes. They've been drinking all day. So let's name Olympia Paco Rabanne. Let's name her name, not Olivia. Let's name her Let's name her Octavia. Octy. Let's name her Octy for short. Octavia. Octy. And La Nuit Trésor Nude, let's name her Nelly. All right, so we have Nelly and Octy. Besties. Walking into the bar, they're laughing. They're really not supposed to be there. I'm trying to remember what I said in the last video. They're really not supposed to be at this party because they always make a scene. They always drink too much. You always have to drive them home. And you know what? Let's make Nelly Theo's ex-girlfriend. All right, so Nelly is Theo's ex-girlfriend. She's walking in. She knows, okay, we're getting somewhere. She knows Theo's bartending this major event. And they broke up 5 months ago because she's too much. But she doesn't want to let Theo go at all. Okay, so Octy and Nelly are walking in, both looking for Theo. They know what bar he's at. So they're just, you know, going through the crowd. Theo sees her. He knows she's there. He's like, how did she get in? But Nelly knows a lot of people. So he's not really too surprised. We see Penelope and Dustin, you know, catch them. And Penelope and Dustin don't know who they are. Okay, we'll go with that. They don't know who they are. So now they're walking in, they're laughing, they're like all over each other because they're besties. And Theo's like all distracted now. How is he gonna talk to Daphne? He doesn't want Daphne to know. Already he's thinking he doesn't want her to know that he used to date Nelly because she's looking like a hot mess. So Theo's trying to duck, trying to make other drinks, and now he's ignoring Daphne because he doesn't want Nelly to come up to him while he's talking to Daphne. You guys want me to tell you what they smell like? Tell me in the comments because I feel like you already know what they smell like. La Nuit Sticky Sweet with a tinge of like beachiness. I don't know why. And this one's Salty Vanilla. But like stayed out in the sun too long. Salty Vanilla. So they make their way through the crowd. They spot Theo. Nelly starts talking to Theo and it's clear, and Daphne's watching, okay? We got Daphne by her lonesome. She doesn't even know if she wants to drink, but she's watching people. So now her eyes have averted from Penelope and Dustin to Theo and Nelly and Octy, who's like kind of just there right now. She's just kind of like being wing girl. So we have Nelly talking to Theo, and she's like, she's clearly trying to touch him. She's trying, you know, I think we said his shirt was a little unbuttoned. Okay, so since he likes to vacation beachy places, he met her on vacation. Where did they meet? They met when they were vacationing in Cabo. Let's just say Cabo. No, that's kind of boring. Let's say they met in Punta Cana, the Dominican. They were both in Punta Cana partying it up at a resort. No, not a resort. No, they were both at an Airbnb somewhere nearby on the beach. They met at a beach party, okay, in Punta Cana, La Dominicana. They met there, and it was one of those things, you know, they were very attracted to each other. She's really fun, and he was a little tipsy, and he's researching for bars that he wants to open, and she's really cute. So in her teeny weeny bikini, he was like, yes, let's do this. And they hooked up and they had a fling, and they ended up, okay, hold on. They had a fling in Punta Cana, and I mean, of course, they live in the same city. Did we tell you what city this was in? I'm feeling like it's Chicago, but there's no beach in Chicago. Do y'all lay out in Chicago? Because we got tans. We got like beachy vibes going on here. Is it a lake? I mean, it's a lake. I don't know how that goes over there. But let's say Chicago. They both live in Chicago. And so they ended up dating for, let's say they dated for, I would say just like 3 months. They dated for just 3 months, and they've been broken up for 5. Theo broke up with Nelly because she just wants to go out too much, and he goes out a lot, but he's very focused. Theo's very focused on his goals and what he wants to do, and he doesn't drink all the time when he goes out. Nelly drinks a lot. So Theo's focused, he breaks up with her, she goes crazy because she really likes him. She's like fangirling over Theo. She's like, he's hot, he's mine, and I'm really cute, so I'm gonna get him back. Where am I gonna end this? I don't know. This is already too long. So, okay, so Nelly is like, she's like reaching for Theo's shirt, you know, she's like, come here. She's like, come here, because she's so comfortable with him, you know, they've slept together, they've done the whole 9, so she's like touching him like it's normal. And, okay, she's reaching for him, and he's like really uncomfortable. He's like telling her that he's working, he can't have her behaving this way right now, or at any point, but especially tonight. This is a really important party. So she's like, why? You know, can you come home with me, or what time do you get off? Like, let's reignite. And Theo's looking really uncomfortable, puts her hands down, calls Octy to help him. She comes over and like she's calming Nelly down. Theo's like, okay. And then he averts his attention to Daphne, who is now very intrigued in what's going on there. So Daphne is watching this showdown. And then Nelly gets jealous. Okay. We got Nelly. Ooh, so good. Nelly she clocks that Theo looks at Daphne. And then she starts asking, is that your date? Is she there waiting for you? Who is that? Where did you meet her? Theo's like, Octy, get her out of here before I call security. So Octy is just trying to have fun. She's not trying to get in trouble. So she's like, Nelly, come on. She's trying to take Nelly with her. Nelly, come on, let's go. And he's like, oh my God, you moved on already? Let's say they broke up 5 months ago, but they kind of still hooked up. So let's say they hooked up recently. Let's say they hooked up like 3 weeks ago, randomly, you know, they just like hooked up. So that's why, okay, so Nelly is like, you were already dating somebody, you were at my house 3 weeks ago, and we were blah, 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 you know, doing the nasty. And so Theo's really regretting. Actually, no, he's not regretting. He's not regretting at all. But this moment, he needs her to stop because he's really emotionally moved on from Nelly. How many of you guys clicked out of this already? Nelly's still trying to grab for Theo. Now she's switched it onto charming and not jealous anymore because she realizes it's pushing him away. So now she's like, you know, do you remember me? We had so much fun 3 weeks ago. I thought like we could start it up again because we really had some chemistry. And Theo says, Nelly, I can't talk about this right now. I can't even hear you. The music is so loud. You're screaming in my face. Can I call you tomorrow? Okay, so Nelly is good with that. Okay, so she goes, or Octy's like, okay, come on. Come on, bestie. Let's keep moving. Because they had another party to go to. This wasn't the pit stop. They just like happened to stumble in to this place where they knew Theo was gonna be bartending. So, exit Octy and Nelly. Now Theo's like, oh my God, okay. Like that just happened, okay? At my workplace, I'm trying to meet these people and, you know, get funding. So now he's like back to focusing. And then he's like, oh yeah, Daphne. So right now, then he doesn't care. Then he just like, okay, so Daphne's sitting over there in the corner, and then Theo's like, I don't care. I'm just gonna go up to her, right? So he's like walking. This is a long bar, so he walks across his bar to where she's by the well station. He just walks and he's like, hey, you saw that? And she says, kind of hard to miss. And what does he say after? Theo says, it's just like, yeah, long story, but actually kind of short. What do you want to drink? And Daphne's like, kind of like, okay, sure. And she says, why? I'm not sure. I don't really drink, so I don't know what to get, but I would like something. He says, why don't you start off with some champagne? Or let's say an Aperol Spritz. Why don't you, I'll make you an Aperol Spritz. She says, oh, I've heard of those. Yes, that sounds nice. They look pretty. So you got it. So he goes over and makes the best Aperol Spritz he's ever made. And he puts it in front of her. And he does the straw thing the bartenders do to drinks to taste what they just made, make sure it's good, right in front of her. Like he's like up close. He's like this. He's like this. He's taking that straw and he's like right in front of her, in her face. And she's like, honestly not having it. She's like, what did you do? Because she doesn't drink. She doesn't know what he's doing. But then she like clicks. It's like, oh, he's tasting my drink. That's weird. And he's all like, oh, that didn't impress her. Okay, what do I do now? And she drinks her Aperol Spritz and she's like, oh, she says, it's really good. Oh, it's really good. She's like, I think I'm gonna get drunk and like after a few sips. And he's like, probably I made it real nice for you. And she says, thanks. Like, this guy's weird, right? Okay, I gotta come up with an ending right now because this is too long. Let's see. Okay, so he asks, what are you doing here? Did you come by yourself? And she says, well, I was gonna meet some acquaintances. They're talking. I just thought I'd sit down and kind of feel my way around. I know some people here, but not really friends with anyone. And he says, oh, well, you look like the life of the party, which is clearly not true. He's just saying that to flirt and because she looks really cute. And she says, nothing. Daphne's just like, so he walks away. He's like, okay, let me know if you need anything else. I'll get you another one. Next one's on me. That's what Theo says. Daphne's like, man, okay, well, I don't think I can handle another one because I don't drink. Theo knows Penelope. Okay, so he goes over to talk. So they split. So he goes over, you know, because Penelope and, okay, let's bring her out again. Penelope and Dustin are, you know, they're just chatting it up. So he goes talk to Penelope and he's like, well, he kind of can't talk because it's really loud. It's really loud at this party. But he wants to ask her if she knows Daphne. Because Daphne's staring at them, remember? So he goes up to ask, but he can't talk to her because she's like talking to everybody. She's leaning on the bar, talking to Dustin, but she's like really distracted because she's like socialite, okay? So I think we said that in the last video. So he can't seem to get her attention, but she's like, hi, Theo. Where am I ending? Where's my ending? All right, what's happening here? Okay, so he can't seem to ask her because she's too distracted. So then Dustin turns around and asks for a drink. He's like, my man, get me a, I don't know, what does Dustin drink? Give me a Jack and Coke, okay? So Dustin wants a Jack and Coke. Ooh, Dustin's so sexy. Wow. Get me a Jack and Coke. So, you know, the well's right there, you know, Jack and Coke's popular, so I used to bartend. Did I mention that? I know this very well. Well, Jack and Coke, so he just grabs it and pours Jack and Coke, easy peasy. And so he's like, hey, what are you doing here? I want you to meet, have you met my brother? Okay, so Dustin has a brother. Have you met my brother? Ooh, okay, it's getting juicy in my head. Have you met my brother? Ooh, for the next one. Okay, I got you. Don't let me forget. I gotta write it down. Have you met my brother? He's into investment banking. I know you're talking about whether you want to start your bar here or you want to do a resort kind of bar in a beach location. She's like, oh no, you never introduced me to your brother. I didn't know he did that. He's like, yeah, he's visiting. He's visiting from, where is he visiting from? Yeah, he was in Argentina. He was in Argentina. So he's visiting right now. He travels all over the world, and I think it would be a great thing for you guys to meet because, you know, you can talk to him if you guys hit it off. Talk to him about your plans. Do you have a pitch? Theo's like, yeah, I got a pitch. I got to work on it. I got to freshen it up. So he's like, yeah. Come on, Daddy. My brother's gonna be at this party soon, so I'll introduce you. Theo's like, yes. Totally forgot about Daphne. For the second. Totally forgot about Daphne. So that's where we're gonna leave. Okay, so next one's gonna be fun. I know where I wanna take it. So he's gonna meet the brother. Daphne's still chilling by herself. She's just frolicking around, talking to everybody because she's, you know, like Serena. And oh, that's kind of similar. Serena and no, because Blair was not like Daphne at all. Okay, no. Isaac, someone at the front door. He's very protective. German Shepherd. Okay, that's where we're gonna leave it. Dustin and Theo. They're chatting at the bar, talking about Theo's plans. Okay. God, I'm gonna have to watch all of these over again so I can remember what I'm saying. For those of you who made it to the end, I'm gonna do the really cringy leave me a pink heart emoji just because I want to know if you guys are watching a little story. Super cringe, but I'm gonna ask you to do it. And if you guys want to know, ask me questions, because then that way I'll be able to think of where to expand this, or if we just need to kill it. But this is fun for me, so I love it. I love this. I love storytelling. Who's gonna be Dustin's brother? What bottle? That's a good thought. Okay, mis amores, it's hot now. Los amo. It's been hot all day. Los amo tanto. Comment.